you're right. The live. It's good to have you all on. So we'll just let a few more people come on and then we'll get into it. Hey, all the way out in the US and Fiji, hello. I'll answer your question in a second, mate. Just let a few more people get on. Edison, thanks for the follow. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm good, Holly. How are you? So we'll just let a couple more people get on, and then I've got all the questions. Ollie joining in February the 14th. Absolutely buzzing. That's awesome. Congrats to you. Not too long to go now. Giles, is it, mate? Big shout out to Giles. How's it going, mate? So let's get ready. What we're going to put on my Instagram, Holly. How often do you get recruits get shin splints? I'll answer that in a bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is questions first that I put out as we go along. So there's quite a few of them, so I'll do my best to answer as many as I can, but it may take a bit of time, so we'll see how we are doing for time. Where's it gone? There we go. Right, it's cool. What we got going on here? Craig, what job role do you do? Roaring Potential, we've got loads of people coming on now. This is awesome. Cool. So just as I had all the questions and now my phone was playing up. Just as we're just about to do it. So. Right. Cool. So one of the questions was family life. What's family life? Different for absolutely everyone. It all depends on what unit you're with, where you're based, and what their forecast of events are. It's not like your normal family life. It is completely different. You think a lot of lads live away from their families, or if you do live with your families, yes, you're in work in camp, but then you do go away on course. But it's really hard to say how often you're away. Sometimes it could be really busy, you could be away for the majority of the year. Other times you might be at home for quite a bit of it, only going away a little bit. So it all just depends on what unit you're with, but it's not your normal family life, and your family do have to be prepared for you going away. So that's that. Another one is people want to improve on their fitness, and they're worried they're not going to be fit enough for I wouldn't worry about if you've passed selections, you've passed the assessment centre, and you've got your date for phase 1 training, then you've already met the minimum requirements, so that army are happy for you at that entry level to start. So as long as you maintain or improve from the fitness standards that you were at with your assessment centre, then you will have absolutely no problems. Then the PTIs from day 1 to the end of Purbright or Winchester or Harrogate will get you up to the passing out level of what you need to be to pass out. So as long as you maintain or improve from what you are at the assessment centre, then don't worry, the PTIs will get you there, but continue to train, try to improve and turn up as fit as you can. So that's that one. People ask me what job role I'm in. I'm Household Cavalry Regiment. the armoured side down in Bulford? And do you have to do ceremonial side first? Yes, as it stands at the minute, you go and do about 18 to 24 months ceremonial within Knightsbridge, which is meant to be pretty cool. You know, you live in London, you get a flat in London, and then you all come across to Bulford after you've done your 18 to 24 months. We've got loads of comments and questions flying in here. This is mental. I will try and keep up with it as much as possible. For everyone that's joining on, hello. Some great conversations going on here as well. Keep it up. Post your start dates as well so people can see. It'd be awesome to see you all joining together. And we do have a little feature called Super Chat, so if you'd like to donate and support the channel, I'd really appreciate it. All money goes back into producing better videos for you guys, so you can do that, or there is a link within the description where you can donate through there as well. So I really do appreciate all your support so far. It's absolutely awesome. So what we got here then? No sound. All my mics are turned on, so you should have sounds. No one's told me there's not any sound, so check out your speakers. I'm going to Purbright. We'll be training alongside people at different entry standards at assessment centre. Yeah, so the fitness requirements at Purbright are pretty much similar for all trades, but they will be slightly different. So depending on what course, what trade you're doing within the REME, will depend on what your maths needs to be, your GCSEs need to be. So if you're going for a tech phase, depending on what trade you're going for, will depend on the fitness levels. But you're all going through the same training, so that doesn't matter. You're all just the same. Nath, with your fitness, mate, you just need to continue to work on it. Like, you just need to continue to work on it. You know, if you go onto the website, on the British Army website, you'll see the entry level, and then just basically work your way towards that. Actually write down a program and track it as well. So assess yourself at a 2 kilometre run, the med ball throw, assess your press ups, your pull ups, your squats. Start that week 1, do a bit of training. About 4 weeks down the line, reassess yourself, track everything you do, write down what runs you do, how far you run, what speed, intensity, all your volumes within your sessions. Track yourself and continue to do that until your fitness improves. But it's all about just tracking, training hard, training smart. The sound keeps breaking up. It shouldn't do, but let us know if it does.
Hopefully the sound's not too bad. Let me know if it's better. What's the longest you run in a basic training? I can't remember exactly, but it's about 5 or 6 miles. You don't run very far, but it's all build-up training until you get there anyway. So they will build you up to the right level, and then you'll be well prepared to run the furthest distance that you run. Don't worry about that. You don't need to be able to swim prior to joining. There is a swim test, but you know, people don't always pass that swim test straight away. It's great if you do, but you know, if you do struggle to swim when you get there, they will just put you on swimming lessons. You'll do that for the people that have failed the swim test, and then the ones that have passed will just do different sort of swimming, and then they get you up to the entry standard that you need to be anyway before you pass out. So don't worry too much about swimming. If you can learn to swim, then great, but if not, they will get you up to a standard, so don't worry too much about that. Tabbing, what do you want to know, Giles, about tabbing, mate? You're pretty much all over it now. Tabbing you don't really need to do if you join in the army. It's something they will do in the army, and they'll teach you everything you need to know. For someone like you, mate, just keep doing what you're doing. It's great for your job. If you do want to get into tabbing, then get into it, but it's not essential to do before you join in the army. But I do find it as a great bit of fizz. Cool, loads of comments coming in. This is awesome. Can any regiment do P company such as infantry regiments? No, it is quite hard to get on because there is limited space for people that need to do it. So unless you're part of 16 Air Assault Brigade or looking to go to 16 Air Assault Brigade, it will be hard for you to get on to P company. So if you're going infantry and you want to do P company, I'll just go parachute regiment for sure. Could I still have a decent career length if I'm joining at 33? Yep. So even if you join at the right at the maximum age limit, you still get your 22 years career. The new contracts is 12 years, and then as long as you hit a certain rank within that 12 years, they will offer you a further 12 years. So age doesn't really matter. You still get offered the same contract as everyone else. HD PRCC for Household Cavalry, no you don't, but we do have lads go down there and join them on certain courses, so there is a chance for you to do that, Ewan. But it's not an essential. You can go down there and you can go down there and join in on their snipers, or some lads do their D&Ds to then go on to juniors and stuff like that. Well, hopefully recruitment speeds up, mate. You want to improve your fitness quick. There is no quick fitness. Okay, you just need to train hard, train smart. Everybody's body adapts differently, and it depends how fast and like what high intensity you train at. But to see something within a couple of weeks, yeah, you may see something, but it won't be a huge improvement. What people don't realise is that a health and fitness journey is a long, slow process. It has its ups and downs. It's not just one straight line up where you just go from zero to hero. You know, you have your ups and downs. You get fit, you come off a bit, you get fit, you come off a bit. But if you train hard, you train smart for a couple of weeks, yeah, you may see a little bit of a difference. I always add in assessments every 4 weeks, because then you're going to see some sort of difference. After a couple of weeks, you won't see too much, but you will see something. You need to be in training for the long haul. It's for life, okay? There's no quick fix to getting healthy and fit. It's a lifestyle, and you've just got to keep at it. Holly, thanks for the sound. That's awesome. Keep going with your press ups. Something I used to do so if you want to improve your press ups, is I used to pick a room in my house and I would do 10 every time I entered that room. So say for example with a kitchen, every time I entered the kitchen I would do 10 press ups. When that becomes too easy, then add a press ups and then you do 11. Or another way you can do it is just every morning do maximum press ups till failure. So just keep doing press ups until failure every morning, and then you will improve that way. Oh, we've got another follow. That's awesome. Thanks, mate. Welcome to the team. So yeah, that's just one way of doing it. And then to continue to build you just need to build on your upper body strength. So add in resistance training, whether that's with equipment or just doing upper body or full body circuits. If you're doing a lot of body weight stuff, you want to push yourself more till failure instead of doing lower rep stuff, just to improve on your strength. But yeah, the thing that helped me before I joined the army was picking a room in a house, and I did 10 press ups every time I went in there, and it really helped me. Carrick, January 24th, who's going there? We've got a date there. Get talking. You want to join from India? They're not taking any Commonwealth applications as it stands at the minute, but continue to look on the British website. Anyone from a Commonwealth, just continue to look at the British Army website and they will update you when they're taking applications. I can't help with that, I'm sorry. Inkcore, good choice. What do I have an end goal for where I want to be? Possibly Special Forces. I looked at Special Forces years ago. I was 2 weeks from doing a briefing course, rolled my ankle, pulled myself off because I wanted to be 100% fit. Never went for it again. Was a bit of a regret of mine. You know, I sort of doubted my abilities, which I never would do again. Never doubt your own abilities. But if I went for Special Forces or attempted it and, you know, hopefully it passed, then I wouldn't be where I am now with the wife and child that I have. So I think myself lucky as to not have gone, because then I wouldn't have them. So it would have been nice to try for it. Would have been really good to pass, but then I wouldn't be where I am now, so I can't complain. Guards, infantry, artillery, if I had to pick one. Well, guards, infantry is the same. If you're going for guards, you're just going to do the ceremonial side on top of the infantry stuff. I would pick the artillery over infantry. I'd pick the FSTs if you can get it. You're not guaranteed to get FSTs, but if you can go artillery and get the FST job role, which is what I did before, then it's one of the best jobs in the British Army, so definitely go for that. Loads of comments and questions here. I will do my best to answer as many as I can. Cool, what's my plan for post-military? Don't know when that'll be, but it would be to continue to help people have a career that I've had. So I definitely want to continue this YouTube, the personal training, and then I'd like to get into some sort of like military coaching where I could coach young people or anyone really, doesn't really matter, who are looking to join the military through the online business, and maybe one-to-ones. It would be really cool to do post-military. That would be absolutely awesome. But we'll see. You just never know, do you? But yeah, that's what I want to do post-military. Cool. Keep firing away these comments. This is absolutely awesome. Okay, ongoing RAC as a tank crewman, which is 10 minutes 15 seconds, 2 kilometers or 8.6 on the bleep test. I've seen others who are technical roles with lower fitness entry requirements are going bird right too. Yeah, you will. People will have lower fitness requirements. That's perfectly fine because that's what all they need for their job role. It's got nothing to do with who's going bird right. Have to be at the same level. It's just, oh, what we got here. Edison's donated £5. That's absolutely awesome. Really appreciate that, mate. That's going to go to better content for all of you. So thank you so much, Edison, mate. Appreciate that. Cheers. But yeah, everyone, you know, just because they're joining at different entry levels, it doesn't matter. You're all the same. It's just because for their job role post phase 1 training, they need to be at a high level of fitness to do that job role. Do many females try and do the Commando course? They never used to. They've opened it up a lot more now. I've heard quite a few females have passed now. I'm not 100% sure on how many though, so I can't really help with that. I just heard quite a few females have passed. So if you're a female and you're looking at doing a Commando course, then go for it. Brilliant workout 3 days ago. Awesome, thanks, mate. I've got another one tomorrow at 4 o'clock, so GMT time, 4 p.m, another live workout, and then there'll be one Thursday, and it'll be every Tuesday and Thursday from there. So make sure you set a reminder. So specialised infantry, not within the infantry, but as far as I'm aware, you can request to go it, you do the selection, and then you can go on to specialised infantry. So it is something that you want to do. It's the same with anything in the army. If you want to do it, then put a request in to go and do it, and then they will say whether you meet the requirements, whether there's space or not. So just if you ever want to do anything within the army or the military, just put it forward to your chain of command, say, oh, I want to do this, and then they can advise you on, you know, whether it's a good time at the minute, whether you can or not. So if you've got an idea and you want to do it, don't keep it to yourself. Go straight to your chain of command and tell them. What's a good 5k time for a para candidate? It's a tricky one. Really good 5ks. You're talking sub 40. That's what I would say. Sub 40, sub 42 minutes, and then sub 45 is really good. But yeah, sub 42, sub 40, going close to between 35 and 40 minutes would be good. I'll definitely aim for that. Winchester, I don't know much about. I've never been to Winchester. It's pretty much the same as Purbright, just run slightly different because it's a different type of training establishment, but it's just very similar to Purbright. Catterick, I've never gone through ITC Catterick, but it is a big garrison. It's where all the infantry soldiers go through. from what I see, it's very good training. You've got the best instructors up there, the best equipment, so Catterick will be very good. Is military gyms focused around calisthenics? No, they're focused at being an all-round tactical athlete. So, you know, they've got big gym hall areas to train in. You'll have loads of platforms to deadlift. You've got a lot of Beaver Fit for calisthenics, but there's also resistance machines, lots of cardio machines like rowers, bikes, spinning bikes, watt bikes, treadmills. You've got your punch-in bags. You've got hundreds of kettlebells, med balls, all sorts. So it depends what sort of garrison you go into, but the majority of new big garrisons have all sorts of gyms like that. They're very good gyms that train you to be an all-round tactical athlete. So if you're into calisthenics, then it's something you can definitely do in majority of good garrison gyms. Do you carry a handgun? No, I don't, sorry. Featuring Javi from Jamaica, hello. Commonwealth for the Indians, sorry, I don't think you can join in a minute. I believe Commonwealth applications are still closed, but keep looking on the British Army website, like I said earlier. Foot powder, doesn't matter. I think Johnson's is most probably the most highly recommended one. Foot powder's foot powder, to be honest. You'll get issued some when you get there as well, but just go and get like a bottle of Johnson's or something. It's perfectly fine. Thoughts on rifles regiments? I've worked with the rifles. I worked with 3 rifles on Herrick. Absolutely amazing bunch, really good blokes. Had a really good tour with them, and I think they're really professional. And I think that with all rifles battalions. So if you're thinking about going rifles, then do it. Highly recommend. Do you know what operations or deployments of all tank regiment? No, RTR, sorry, I don't know what they're on. If you head over to the website, they should be able to help you, or ring up a careers office. But majority of people within the army are busy. I just don't know exactly what RTR are on, sorry. Military police, if it's what you want to do, there's loads more people coming on anyway, by the way. Welcome to the live. It's great to have you on. Military police, you know, they get their stick, they get their banter across against them, but they're there to do a job at the end of the day. So if it's what you want to do, then go for it. It's not something I would want to do, but I've got a mate in there and he's proper sound and I get on with him really well. So, you know, they're not all bad. Grenadier Guards, once again, great bunch of lads. Got some really good friends from the Grenadier Guards. Never actually worked with them, but just got quite a few mates with the Grenadier Guards, and what I thought of them was just proper sound, really professional, from what I took away from them. So once again, another very good regiment, very good Foot Guards regiment. Tom, mate, you've just arrived in phase 2. Welcome to your phase 2, mate. Good luck with it all. So for all those that have just come on as well, we do have a super chat feature. Edson donated £5. It all goes into helping the channel, and I really appreciate your support. So if you'd like to donate anything, that'd be absolutely awesome. What job role do you choose to have a chance of being FSTs? What job role do you choose to have so if you want to go FSTs, fire support teams, you need to join the Royal Artillery, and then you need to put forward that you'd like to be within the fire support teams. Best role within the Royal Artillery, one of the best in the army. So, Mr. Beckett, with my gaming channel, so for all those who don't know, I've set up a gaming channel called Craig Holman Gaming. It's just going to be me playing, having a laugh. I'm not very good at gaming, but I'm going to be playing Call of Duty, Star Wars, Gran Turismo. Call of Duty, Star Wars, Gran Turismo. I've got Modern Warfare and Warzone. And I've got Red Dead Redemption 2 at the minute, so we'll just see how it goes. We just had another £5. I missed that name there. Who was that? Hang on. Let's give him a shout out. That's Niall Chambers, mate. Absolutely awesome. Thank you very much. But yeah, there's going to be all sorts going down on my gaming. Join the community. I'm not amazing at the minute. It's going to take a lot of practice for me to get there. I don't really play much gaming. But check out Craig Holman Gaming. The link's in my community page on this channel anyway. and we'll play live, we'll have a laugh. You can chat to me while I play, and I'll watch it. It'll be awesome. So yeah, mainly Call of Duty, Gran Turismo, Star Wars. Mr. Beckett, £10.69. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You guys are absolute legends, all of you. Right, so back to a few questions. Lucky, stuck in application process, very rare. I hear the army recruit a lot of gay people these days. Well, I really hope so. I really like you, Craig. You're just my type. Would I be good fit for the army? I don't know who you are. Thanks for the comment. That's really, really nice compliment. If you pass the entry standards, then you'll be a good fit. Any advice for females? Luca Rogers, I want to be a dog handler, but I'm ridiculously weak. How long should I train for before going career centre? Thank you for great content. Keep it up. No worries. Glad you love my content. Just same advice for anyone really. It doesn't change for females or males. If you're struggling with your strength, then just work on it. Do press ups every day. Buy yourself a pull up bar. If you don't own a pull up bar, all of you go and buy one. Make sure you do pull ups, do press ups. You haven't got to do loads of crazy workouts. I've got workouts on my channel. They will help increase your strength, but if it's like upper body strength you want to do, just jump on the pull up bar every day and do press ups every day. You will increase your strength, and you'll be fine for dog handling. Just be confident in your own ability, Luca, and just go for it. Go to the careers office now. You can't go there now, so apply online right after this live and then get back to me when you've done it. Just go for it, and then you can work on your strength afterwards. If you keep putting it off, you're never going to join. Josh, don't lie that money's on for a pint. It actually isn't. I'm boring. I don't drink. I had a few drinks at Christmas and then that's about it. Me and Amber don't drink. Giles Artillery FSTs, so that's fire support teams. So they just help coordinate joint fires and fire support. Do you know much about the Guards Parachute Platoon course, and can Guards go SF? So anyone can go Special Forces. It's open to absolutely anyone. I can't talk too much about it. Never gone through it. Wish I did. But like I said, I wouldn't be where I am now, so I can't complain. But anyone can go for selection as long as you've done like minimum 2 years, I think it is, within the British Army. So if you want to go Guards Parachute Platoon, all you would have to do is join either the Foot Guards or the Household Cavalry Regiment, pass the All Arms P Company, and then you can be put forward to go to the Guards Parachute Platoon. If you go in Household Cavalry, then you would have to go to it as a trooper first, because if you go back as an NCO, you need the relevant qualifications. And you need to have been there as a trooper, so you have that infantry experience. But just go for it. Guards Parachute Platoon is absolutely amazing. They're recruiting quite a bit in a minute, and they're doing some really cool stuff. They're part of Free Para, so whatever Free Para are doing, they're doing. So really worth doing. In your opinion, is there a big difference in the infantry and the paras? I've worked mainly with the parachute regiment. I do think sometimes they are above and beyond, but only within their mindset. Worked with the rifles before. Ultimately, pure professional soldiers, really good at what they do. Grenadier Guards, absolutely amazing, and so are many of the other infantry platoons. So there's so many good infantry battalions out there. What diet would you recommend for training for paras? I wouldn't recommend any specific diet. I don't like actual set diets. Just for anyone joining up the army, I would literally just recommend eating healthy, getting plenty of calories in you, and plenty of nutritious food. Okay, don't worry if it's too calorie dense. It needs to be nutrient dense. You all should be doing that. Plenty of proteins, fats, carbs. Training hard, training smart. Any information about light cavalry crewmen? Not too much. Obviously, you'll join the Royal Armoured Corps. You'll complete phase 1 at either Purbright, Winchester, or Harrogate, and then you'll go down to Bovington, and then you'll go on to your light cavalry courses. Very similar, I would have thought, as it is within the armoured. I don't really know much about it, but I can try and get more information on it. Can you do both Commando course and P Company? Yes, you can, depending. A lot of places where you see this is places like REME, Medics and Signals, where they get posted around. because they get posted to a Commando unit, then they might go to a para unit. So it's more there where you'll see people double badge P Company Commando course, but it's definitely possible. Am I familiar with the complaints process regarding the recruitment process? No, I'm not. You should go for your careers manager. I applied to join the artillery with the intention of going 148 battery since I was in the Royal Marines training in 2019. Go for it, mate. I don't know what your problem is, Sam. Sorry to hear you having a problem, but it's your career management officer, or whatever it is nowadays. You need to just constantly get in touch with them if you're having dramas with your application, mate. Go for 148 pure alley blokes doing that proper alley job. I actually applied for a transfer to them years ago, but it got rejected by my own unit just because they couldn't release me at the time because of manning. I know quite a few blokes that have been in 148 and they're really good, so continue to go for it. DC 5k sub 40 for paras. You know, a sub 40 is a very good time. I definitely recommend if you can get sub 40. You don't need to do sub 40 if you go in to do all arms P Company. I just think it's a very good time and it's something to aim for. And it's not like a massively impossible time to do. 5k, yeah. I've messed that up, innit I? Jesus, I'm talking about 10k, innit I? 5k, 18 minutes is a good time. That's 6-minute miles all the way around. So, yeah, sorry about that, mate. Hey, from Canada, it's awesome to have you on. We've got people from US, Canada, and all sorts, Jamaica, Fiji. This is absolutely awesome. Welcome to the live. With all these Commonwealth questions, I can't answer them. I'm really sorry. With the application process, it is just what it is at the minute. Just I know they're not open for Commonwealth applications. It's just something the MOD and the British Army are doing. So just continue to look on their website. Can soldiers compete in pro sports like football and bodybuilding? Yeah, the military is very big on sports. I've got a mate that shot for GB. He did the Commonwealth Games out in Australia and won a bronze medal. I know people that play just pure pro rugby, been full-time boxers, skiers, all sorts. If you have a very good skill, bodybuilding you can do in your own time. There's no set sport for that within the military. So there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Jay, I can't tell you whether you should leave your job or not, mate. It's totally up to you. If you can survive without your job, then you can, but you don't need to leave your job to train for the army, mate. You know, train 3 to 5 times a week, really high intensity, train smart, get out running, progressive overload, mate, and you'll get that run time down. Increasing your stamina, increase your run. So depending on what you're doing with your running, you know, are you increasing your mileage each week? Are you running faster each week? You know, start off if you're struggling to run 3 miles week 1, 3.5 miles week 2, 4 miles, 4.5, and just add half a mile on each week. That will definitely help increase your stamina. Do some long circuits as well. That will massively help, cardio circuits. We'll do a few more questions and then we'll call it there. It's been a really good stream, guys. Thank you very much. Passing out per bright this Thursday. You right, mate? Passing out a per bright this Thursday. That's absolutely awesome. Congratulations. Are they doing a beep test or 2K run? I believe it's still the beep test, but I can't 100% confirm that. Just continue to train for both. Training for one or the other, you should be perfectly fine either way. If you're training hard, you should be increasing your 2K run and beep test at the same time. So for all those looking at training to pass P company, okay, so you need to, train at a higher level, but you also need to ensure that you incorporate in strength and conditioning as well, because that strength and conditioning is going to prevent injury. It's going to help your body be much better prepared, stronger and conditioned, ready to go on to P company. People just think run for P company and then I'll get fit. Yeah, you'll get fit, but you're just more than likely going to get injured. Everyone's different. There's many different variables within everyone's genetics and training, but I recommend running 2 to 3 times a week. And it also depends whether you're military or non-military. If you're a civilian and you're not in the army yet, just concentrate on running, long distance running, short, fast runs, add in loads of hill reps, intervals, so sprinting for 30 seconds, jogging for 30, however you want to do it, and then adding in your resistance training, big compound lifts, squats, overhead press, bench press, clean and press, adding in just cleans, loads of pull-ups and press-ups as well, rear lunges, planks, doing a lot of core work, planks, side planks, and just conditioning your body to get fit. Get yourself up to running comfortably 6-7 minute miles running, and that'll make your life a lot easier when it comes to the runs on P company. What's the best thing about joining the army? Mostly just traveling and meeting new people. You get to meet so many people and travel the world. I've been to all sorts of places that I never thought I would have travelled, and definitely wouldn't have travelled to if I wasn't in the army. So definitely got to be that. So we'll do a couple more there. And once again, thanks for the support, guys. Thanks for all those that have donated. If you'd like to donate, then it's more than appreciated. But just having your views and your subs is absolutely amazing. Greetings from the USA, Jackson, mate. Welcome. Thank you. Best job or posting in the army? I can't really answer that because I've only done 2 roles within the army, like 2 job roles. And I both of them I'd recommend. So you've got FSTs within the Royal Artillery, or you've got a crewman in the Household Cavalry Regiment. So I can't really recommend any other job roles because I've not done them. Aaron Morrison, do you think an 18-minute 5K is really needed for the paras? No, I don't believe. I think I said that. I believe that if you're running and going for paras, then 18 minutes is a very good pace at 6-minute miles, but you don't have to hit that. As long as you are passing the standards, then it doesn't matter. People try and people try and mark themselves up against something. The entry standards for P company on day 1 is like a sub 9-minute 30 mile and a half, and then passing the 8-mile CFT in an hour 50. That's all you need to be able to do. If you can do that, then they will get you where you need to be. But if you can run faster and quicker, you can run 6-7 minute miles and runs, then brilliant. That will massively help you. But as long as you can run a mile and a half sub 9.5 minutes and do the 8-miler and pass the gymnasium, you're totally fine. The prep courses, the BTUP courses, will then get you to where you need to be. Just highly recommend being strong and conditioned to help prevent injury. George, evening, mate. So we'll call it there then. That's about 40 minutes. It's been absolutely amazing. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for all the donations. Seriously, I'm literally blown away by all of that. Seriously appreciated. Thanks for all the comments and questions. Hold those questions. I will look to do another live in the future. We'll mostly do one in about another month's time. I'm currently in the process of trying to get better quality videos out to you. So I'm going to be posting 2 live workouts a week. I'll look at maybe doing 1 live Q&A a week, and then I'm looking at doing 1 or 2 other videos per week, but totally upgrading and making them much better quality for you, so you can get the best and most information out of me to help you with your fitness or military journey. So thank you guys, it really appreciated. Once again, thanks for the donations, thanks for anyone who subscribed, and just thank you for anyone who's viewed it. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you soon. So cheers guys. Any questions, just hold them, either message me on Instagram or just wait out for them